Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of the LazyAliens. After a long time, after so long time, I'm going to finally record a video with a voice. So, in this video I'm going to show you the new game, Vikings Wolves of Midgard, that you can see. It's a up and down style game, most likely Path of Exiles and Diablo 3. You can find it on Steam for 20 euros. I recommend to buy it, it's really nice. And I really love this game. I've played it in the past and I loved it. But the farming and all this stuff, it's really insane. If you have time, if you have the patience to play it, just play it. In the walkthroughs I will go just the storyline because I want to finish it, and I want to show you too the storyline and the game and everything. So let's start. This is my character, as you can see, tattoos, beard, blonde hair. And here we are in the class selection. Actually, before I would like to choose the class, I would like to show you the classes, what they are, what they do, and what the passes they have. First of all, we have the warrior class, most likely with tank. It's with a god tier. You know, here is the description of the god. Tier is 100, god of war, law, justice, and heroic glory. He lost his hand to the great wolf Fenrir. And here they write you the passive. Tier's passive and active gifts can be used only when wielding a single one-handed weapon, with or without a shield in the offhand. So if you want to be more like tank with shield and sword, you can choose the god tier. The second one is Loki. All of us know who is Loki. Loki is a Jotun, the god of the trickery and the shapeshifter. He is the father of Hel, the wolf Fenrir, and the gold serpent Jorgungar. Sorry, I can't speak this language so much, so sorry for my mistakes. Loki's passive and active gifts can be used only while wielding two one-handed hammers, axes, or swords, or unarmed. So if you play with dual wield, you can actually activate Loki's passive. Here we have Thor. All we know who is Thor. Thor's passive is active gifts if you wield two-handed hammer, axe, or swords. We have Skathe, which is the goddess of bow hunting, huntress of hunting, winter, and mountains. Here passive is if you wield a bow. She can use only her powers and the passive. Odin, of course. Odin class is it's more like mage, using spells and all this stuff. The King of Valhalla, the King of Aesir. Odin's passive and active gifts can be used only while wielding a staff. So this is only the class that you can choose, and you can use the passives and the active skills, the active gifts, only by wielding these weapons. For example, if you play with the Thor and you have the staff, you cannot use the passive or his active skills. I will go with the Thor because Thor is my favorite god. Here's the activate Valhalla mode. That is, if you die, your progress will be lost. So if you want to go with the hardcore way, you can actually activate Valhalla mode. But I will not. I will go with. Oh, I really like this cinematic, a kind of novel cinematic telling the story. So Olfung is our village and we have to save it. It starts really nice. Let's start. So we have to defend the village. What are these goblins or what? Uh, I think this is goblins, something like goblins and stuff. Here you can see the level. In order to increase the XP, you have to collect blood from the enemies that you kill, and then you have to sacrifice them in the altar. I will show you once we finish. Oh, this is the role tutorial. You can do it like that, be like Dark Souls or something like that, with hard bosses and stuff. Here, as I said before, this is the blood that you collect as an experience, and you have to sacrifice it once you have filled the circle over here. You have to sacrifice the blood in order to increase your level, to increase your attributes, and of course unlock new talents, new passives, and new gifts. Oh, here's the giant. Oh, wow, I've never seen this camera before. We continue to the storyline. We have to save our village right now. We have the healing totem here. It's you heal yourself once you find yourself out of health, almost like dying and all this stuff. Once you're like low in health, you can use the healing altars or just use the healing totem, which you can refill it in the altar as you saw. Oh, okay. We have to kill them all. Oh, okay. I think I might have a bit of a lag. I'm not sure. Now we have to save. Helga, we will see her through the storyline a little bit later in the storyline. She's a really important character. Every character here you find is kind of important. All of them have their own things to do. Oh my god. Little poor guy. Killing all these goblins alone. Okay. You have also to collect wood materials. Like collecting wood, gold and all this stuff in order to upgrade. Oh my god. Hunting bow. Something that we don't need actually. We need two-handed weapon. Here is also we have here some side quests during the main missions. Once you do these main missions, you have some side quests, and if you actually complete them, you will gain some extra materials, extra resources, extra blood, extra orb experience. Yeah, you can call it as you wish. I prefer to call it blood because you sacrifice it to the altar in order to increase level and all this stuff. That's really nice. Your character is kind of arrogant and all this stuff, and I really like this one. Like your character being arrogant, being, oh yeah, okay, I know what I have to do, don't have to tell me, and all this stuff. It's really nice. So, after you have saved your village, now you are the Jarl of this village, if I'm not wrong, and here you do your upgrades. You do your sacrifice the blood in order to gain level. I'm going to do this right now. Here is the altar, as I said. Sacrifice blood at altar to level up. Gain new gift points with each new level. Each god grants different gifts, passive and active. Upgrade altar to access more powerful gifts. So you have to upgrade. As I said, you need like kind of these requirements in order to level up your altar and make it altar 2. And also you have to sacrifice the blood. First of all, you have to choose an attribute like maximum health, damage, attack speed, elemental resistance, or armory. I will go with the damage with my first level up. We have actually gained like 2 gifts, and now we have actually choose our path, like the active and the active gifts and the passive gifts. The Rage of Thor. I think this is a passive. I'm not complete. Yes, it's the passive. So I will go with the critical damage one. This is the battle cry, but we have to level more in order to do that. So yes, this is the 3. The gifts that you can choose. The talent system of the Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. You can choose Thor. You can choose Odin. You can choose Tyr. You can choose Loki or Skathy. This is something what you want to choose, what you will, what you like. I will go with the Thor because I want to continue with that. Here's the statistics. You can see the economy. This is your character, the DPS, defense, and others. What's right now what you have in your stats, and of course the inventory. Exposure resistance gives cooldown, but it has. Okay, this is also the runes. The runes are kind of, if you have played World of Warcraft or Diablo 3 with the games and all this stuff, the runes are like the same thing, like increasing damage, increasing evasion, defense, and everything. Here also you have the smith. He sells weapons. You can craft weapons, but you need of course also materials to do iron, wood, and jotun yarn, and the blood in order to create weapons. I think this is a vendor over here. Oh, this is the armorer. You can also of course upgrade these guys too, but as you can see, you need more gold, more iron, more wood. In order to collect all this stuff, you have to go through missions, through everything, and create more recipes. So this is the first mission, as I saw you, as you saw, as I showed you to. We saw the classes, we saw the tutorial, a small tutorial that shows you what to do and all this stuff. And I'm going to show you through the next mission of Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. And I would like to say that I will not stay only on this game. We have much more things to show in the future. We will start also streaming sometime at this point, maybe the end of the month, but not actually in the end, maybe also during the next month. This is something that will be updated soon about the streaming. I know I have said this many times in the past that we will start streaming, but we expect some things in order to be finished so we can start properly. So right now this is the first mission. I will see you guys the next mission. As I said, I will not only stop on these walkthroughs, I will do more video game walkthroughs in the future. Also, most important, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Of course, will go with walkthroughs, and maybe I would like to stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey too. So for the time being, I will see you guys here, and until next time guys, see ya!